Here we go green for the IGTCS GT3 Series, or GT3 and GT4 Series. But here we go, GT3 Sprint Cup gets to a starting Timothy Patterson on the inside row, in Mauro Calamia on the outside row in that Porsche 911 GT3R. Into turn one, all smooth and sailing. Looks definitely better than GT World Challenge Europe. Maybe it's because of the smaller grid, I don't know. But we're off smooth for lap one. Mauro Calamia goes to the second chicane, deep braking zone in that Porsche. Dynamic GT is quite happy to have their Porsche on the front row, since this is the Italian Grand Prix technically, and this is an Italian, that is an Italian team. Here's the number 12 Wing Motorsport Aston Martin Vantage GT3. They haven't had the best of races at Sonoma in Magny-Cours. Here's Ford Mustang GT3 side by side with that Porsche at a bad qualifying. Already making moves though in that Proton competition. Ford Mustang GT3 of Dennis Olsen into the Ascari. Ooh, there's some contact there. Porsche goes a little bit wide. Oh, we got a car in the wall back there. That is the number 30 Toyota GR86 GT300 of Michael Arito. That's not good for him. That's going to congest the field in the backup a lot. Here's the Audi R8 LMS GT3 Evo 2 of... Oh, there's some contact. Of Daniel Kowitz. Trying to make a move on that 45 Porsche. Here's George Peterson in the number 58 BMW M4 GT3. Now making it 3 wide. Coming across the front stretch. Is one of the fastest tracks on the calendar. So people are going to make a lot of moves on the front stretch. But the 26 of Daniel Kowitz, he's going to keep his position ahead of the number 58 BMW. And now there's the Wing Motorsport Aston Martin now trying to make a move on that number 58 BMW. As he's lost a lot of speed through turn 1. Into the second chicane. Aston still on the inside. It's going to take a lot of curb there. Oh, BMW gets loose, so that Aston's definitely going to get that place. Oh no, save it. Don't hit the other cars. That's number 30 Michael Arito again. Spinning at the second Lesmos. So that's going to back up the back of the field even more. There's Jack Hoxter. If you don't really see him back here, had a bad qualifying, so not good for him. And then that's the number 20 Toyota GR86 GT300. That's Michael Arito's teammate. He's still running perfectly well for Red Carter. Oh no, that's a commentator. Oh, contact again. That's a commentator's curse. In lifetime action, I guess. 20 went into the wall, spun at the same place as Arito did. There's the number 125 Walking Horse Motorsport BMW on the inside. This is for second place with that Bradley Motorsport BMW. BMW versus BMW here at the Temple of Speed. Coming through the front stretch. They're going to go side by side. 125 BMW seems to have more speed. Yep, he does, and he's going to take second place away from the 82. So yeah, that number 125 Walking Horse Motorsport BMW M4 GT3. Oh, we got the 125 going for the lead now, up the inside of the number 18 Dynamic GT Porsche. Porsche gets a little loose on the exit of the Parabolica. It's taking a lot of the outside line to just hang on to first, because I know an Italian team definitely would not be happy to lose first after leading first couple of laps. BMW's to the inside line now, and he will take the lead coming into turn 1. He's going to defend from second, and that 18 takes a lot of curb, almost gets onto his side. The 82's going to try to overtake, probably due to that lost speed over the curb. But that Porsche is fast. It's definitely fast. Ollie Prefson to the inside, coming across the front stretch. Front stretch has been a really good place to make a lot of moves early into this race. He will go to second, overtaking the Bradley Motorsport BMW. What's happened here in turn 1? Side-by-side Corvette and Ferrari, AWA Corvette, and the Ferrari 296 GT3. That's the AF Corsa car. Oh no, that's not good. On the side is the Corvette. Here's Jack Oxford on the inside line. Oh, he goes to the side. Oh, that's the camera's cut. Okay. Cameras. Oh, there's a 58 BMW M4 GT3 George Peterson. He's off. Here's an onboard with Cameron, and what happened here? So he's side by side with the AF Corsa Ferrari. AF Corsa are not running where they want to be. Takes the inside curb. This is almost what happened in the Dynamic GT Porsche earlier. He was on board with Jack Hawksurf. See what happened to him. Side by side with the Porsche, number 45 Porsche. He's really squished to the inside here now, and then takes a lot of curb, does the same thing as Hand, and the camera's cut again. So I don't think we have a clear view of that. Here's a Proton competition Ford Mustang GT3. Oh, and that's the 65 Mercedes getting a lot of lost speed, going over some dirt, kicking up some dirt at the exit of the second Lesmos. They're going to go side by side, coming into Ascari. That Ford using a lot of the inside curb, and that Mercedes using a lot of the inside curb too. That Mustang probably looks like he got pushed right by the Mercedes and they kicked up a bunch of grass or dirt. I don't know, but they're still side by side coming into the Parabolica. Mustang GT3 showed a lot of pace at Bahrain earlier in the season. I know that was centuries ago. And also in Magny-Cours, which was last race. So they still have a lot of pace in that car. They're just trying to find it here at Monza. 2 Screaming V8s down the front stretch. 1 American, 1 German. Interesting. Haven't seen too many Italian cars at Ferrari that much this race. 65 is going to keep his place. On board, there's a replay from earlier. Ooh, this is on board the 1 Corvette. Oh, that's a big hit. Big smack. So it looks like he just got punted there by the 63. Ooh, he got punted by the 63 Lamborghini and tried to put him back. It looks like side by side with a Corvette and an Audi. Bradley Kurka in, so we don't have it. This is their last Corvette left in this race. Bradley Kurka in. The number 1 got punted there, as you saw, and just got spun by the Toyota GR86 GT300. Same thing that happened at Magny-Cours again here at Monza. Into turn 1, we haven't seen a lot of good things coming out of turn 1 in Monza, and that is exactly not a good thing. 19 Lamborghini punts the 26 Audi. Here's the Wing Motorsport Aston Martin up to, it looks like, P4 for the number 12 crew. They haven't had a lot of luck this season so far. it's only been 2 races for them since they've entered pretty late. They were running an Aston Martin Vantage GT4 previously, but they withdrew from the GT4 class due to not very good results with their car and driver. But this tall crew with Alexander Thorpe is looking pretty good here in Monza. This track seems to fit their car well and fit them well. But here we go, ducking to the inside in the first Lesmo, sticking to the inside of the Porsche, and into the second Lesmo. That 12's ahead. Porsche goes wide, kicks up a lot of dirt there. And that number 12 Aston Martin Vantage GT3, he's going to get up to, I think, 3rd. Here in the... this is pretty up front. And that's the 60. Oh, no. Oh, VSR Lamborghini goes off. That Toyota is going to go off, too. What happened there? Here's a replay. So Toyota just tags the back of the Lamborghini. Toyota goes wide. Lamborghini goes wide too. Loses a lot of grip in the Parabolica. It's a very tricky corner to go side by side with. Touch the curb and then clip them. Yeah. Nothing he could have done there. Here we go. Second to last lap. Coming through into the Parabolica. This 125 BMW has been leading very comfortably, but the number 95 Lexus of Ollie Preston is very close. He's very close. He's trailing behind. He's applying a lot of pressure. Oh, coming to the white flag. Ollie Preston's gonna duck to the inside. Not enough speed to get it by on the front stretch. Frederick Schoffel has a whole lap to either win this or to lose this. It would be pretty major to the championship points. It would closen the gap between Schoffel and Preston by a little bit. I don't think it would be too much since Ollie has a lot of points from winning, I think, 2 or 3 races, but Preston's keeping a lot of time over the BMW. I say as Preston hits a curb very hard. Into the first Lesmo. BMW's playing it good. He's playing it safe. Not trying to make a move on the Porsche. If he did, that would probably end the race for him. But the Porsche is going very slow. Lexus ducks to the outside line, because that's not where the Porsche is. He's on the outside. Will the Porsche duck to the inside? Porsche's on the inside. Coming into Ascari. They're side by side. The Porsche. They're side by side. Preston goes on the outside curb. Preston side by side. BMW shoves them wide. Preston kicks up a little bit of grass. They're side by side. Ollie Preston gets the race win. Or gets the race lead on this last lap into the Parabolica. Could the BMW send up any funny moves? He's not going to send up any funny moves. There's not big enough of a gap. There's too big enough of a gap, excuse me, to get the race win. Ollie Preston steals this win here at the Temple of Speed in Monza. Man, that was crazy last lap. Shouts out to the number 12 crew, Aston Martin. We're getting P3 with that older car. That was something for sure. Porsche gets B4. Mercedes gets B5. That was a race finish. Ollie Preston stealing it away from the number 125 Walker Motorsport BMW M4 GT3 on the final lap. It looked like it was in the bag for the 125 crew, but it is not. Here are the race results. Points will be on the IGTCS website as usual. See you at Cross Circuit for the next round for this IGTCS schedule.